The first time in the history of Africa, this man got arrested in Somalia for exploiting the poor. Chris Hughes likes traveling to developing countries, goes into their poorest neighborhoods and slums, and makes savior type content.
Hey guys, Gracie here. I hope you all are doing alright. I am doing amazing myself. To the new subscribers and returning subscribers on the channel, thank you so very much for your support to me on here. Y'all have no idea how grateful I am to God for all of you and for your support to me on here. And to the members, oh my gosh, thank you guys for actually supporting me through the member packs. So muchas gracias, asante sana, thank you very much, muevale nyo. I hope my languages are covering all of you. If you have any language to teach me how to say thank you, please don't forget to put that in the comment section. I would love to learn how to say thank you specifically to you from wherever you're watching me from. Today's episode, this is something that I landed on someone's channel. I'm gonna have to link the channel of that person in the description, so you guys go and check him out. Now, he was exposing this Canadian very big YouTuber that got arrested and kicked out of Somalia because of how he was doing his things. I think he does so much content that really rubs people the wrong way. I mean, even if it was me, I would be rubbed the wrong way, especially if you say you were doing actions of kindness, but then you are throwing help to people. That's what he was doing to the homeless Somali people. And then I think he was also trying to go to expose the sea pirates, and they chased him away. It's not only here in Somalia that he did that, but he also did that in Trinidad, and it actually landed him in trouble as well, and he got arrested. So this has a lot to say that the kind of content that he is doing is really not something that you would like to see, especially considering the fact that Africa is always portrayed in a negative light. And then you keep doing that, and the only thing you have to show is people that are begging, and only people that are in gangs and all of that, and you are acting as if you are a cop, as if you are an undercover or something like that. I think this is not the type of content that many people would like to see. But I don't want to talk a lot. I'm going to incorporate all the clips of what really happened both in Somalia and in Trinidad for you guys to see, and then I'm going to come back and then we will have something to say about it. Of course, you guys have to put your thoughts in the comment section. Let's watch all of this, come back and talk about it.
The first time in the history of Africa, this man got arrested in Somalia for exploiting the poor. Chris Hughes likes traveling to developing countries, goes into their poorest neighborhoods and slums, and makes savior type content. Now I'm going to explain what he did, and I'll give you the cultural context behind it. In this video, he threw money at a young boy who looked really terrified of him. In another video, he was throwing money at people who were sitting in sidewalks. In Somalia, it's very disrespectful to throw money at poor people, less fortunate people, and it's very disrespectful to the currency. He was photographing and filming the poor, and people of Somalia don't like how the West keeps exporting these types of images back to the West. This practice is ethically questionable because a lot of people who are filmed don't get paid, and the West keeps making money off of it. He went to a small fishing port in Somalia, and as you know, a lot of the fishermen in Somalia were labeled as pirates, and so many fishermen lost their lives to NATO. So you would think he would have the common sense as a white man not to go down there. But he did. They were really upset that he was there, but hey, Chris had armed guards protecting him from the Somali people. He was watching people do a cultural dance, and he was asked to leave.
I'm here to show the culture of Somalia. So why are you upset at me? Tell me.
I need to expand on this video where he was throwing money at the young boy. So as you know, Somalia is a majority Muslim country, and in Islam, you need to give to the poor discreetly and respectfully, not on camera. One of the pillars of Islam is zakat, which means donation, but it's not only donation. You need to give in a way where you preserve their human dignity. Now I'm going to continue to his arrest and his apology video. After he left Somalia, he went to Somaliland, which is a self-declared independent country within the country of Somalia. He was arrested and questioned, and he was released based on the promise that he's going to issue an apology and take down all the videos that he filmed while he was in Somalia and Somaliland, which he did while he was in custody. After he was released from custody and left the country, he unprivated all the videos, and he said this.
I gave away 2,000 US dollars this day. Okay? The media only wants to show the bullshit to start a race war. I'm not racist. I'm in a country and I met a lot of wonderful people. This is what the media does to your mind. People don't do the research, right? They watch the video that the news put up, and that's how they make their judgment of me. So to the news, fuck you. I'm a good human being here to help, whether you like it or not. That's my side of the story.
I know you guys are going to think Chris is American, but he's actually Canadian from Toronto.
Chris got arrested in Trinidad on Tuesday. He got arrested in Trinidad on Tuesday. Hopefully he gets out soon. From what I was told, they are working on a lawyer on the case. So from one of my sources, the story that I heard, two stories that I heard, is that Chris was supposed to actually leave Trinidad, and he decided to Trinidad and Tobago, and he decided to stay a little bit longer to make more content, because a lot of people are reaching out to him to make content. So he decided to stay a little bit longer to make more content. And sometimes when you're supposed to go and you decide to stay, I feel like if he left, he probably would have never got arrested if he left during that time. But I mean, you never know what's going to happen. You know, you can't predict the future. But the source says he got stopped by two undercover cops, and they was questioning him. They detained him and was questioning him, and we don't know the specific charge, but he got arrested because of gang-related videos showing guns and things of that nature. That's one source. Second source is that they arrested a few of the gang members that was on his videos. And they arrested him last, and now they're questioning him, trying to pressure him or questioning him to get answers about these gang members and leaders, and Chris is not giving them information. That's why he's arrested or detained. I don't know. This is all alleged, so I don't know if that's the true story, but I'm going to give my take and what I think, what I think happened or what I think the situation is. I think this is bigger than gang members or bigger than him getting questioned and this and that. I don't think that's the real issue. I don't think that's what it is. I think the problem is his videos are exposing the government or the police force. That's what I feel. This is my take. Like I said, you guys are entitled to your own opinion. I feel like he's exposing the police force, because if you watch the videos, I've watched his videos. Most of the gang members are talking about how corrupt the country can be, how corrupt the country is. This is what they're saying, not me. I've watched the video. I'm quoting what the gang members were saying on one of his videos, that they're corrupt and that the police are killing people and that there's no justification. Understand? So these people are actually saying this on video. So obviously, once his videos started getting big, because he actually did a few interviews with different news stations. So obviously this is gonna highlight police brutality of what's going on. So once, I guess, the police force or the government started watching his videos and it spread like wildfire, I believe they probably felt like, yo, this is too much is going on. We got to get this guy. We have to get this guy and detain him, arrest him. So if you go on his channel, all his Trinidad videos are deleted. Now, Chris is a very smart man. He's a smart man. He would actually make a video out of the video saying, these are the videos, this is what happened, and start telling a storyline about it. But yeah, if you go on his channel, you'll notice all those videos are deleted. But the video specifically that I watched was the one where these gang members was up a hill and they're watching down the hill, and they had like big assault rifles, machine guns, and they were telling the people about the government and telling the people about the killings that's going on and the brutality. So this is my take.
It's not only in Somalia where the dignity of people is supposed to be preserved. It is everywhere. It's not right for you to say you want to be generous, but then you throw the money to people.
Let's talk about Africa, particularly Sierra Leone, where I got a chance to visit and bless people. I got a chance to visit and bless people. I got a chance to visit and bless people. I got a chance to visit and bless people. I got a chance to visit and bless people. I got a chance to visit and bless people. I got a chance.
It doesn't matter whether you are giving $1,000 or something like that. I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way, honestly. I cannot lie. But also at the same time, I think I see a tendency of a lot of big YouTubers that come to the motherland and they are exploiting people indirectly for views. Some of these people, they capture them without their permission, and in a way of soothing them and not getting them to talk, they give them something. Like that little boy that was literally even afraid of him. But I also have question, why would you like go to a country where they have been stricken with a lot of misfortunes, and then you're doing this? I haven't seen a black person doing that. I haven't, honestly. I don't know why they don't do that. Why well, black YouTubers don't do that. And most of the times when black YouTubers come to Africa, basically they don't even want to expose the negative side about Africa, because Africa has already been portrayed in a negative light and everyone thinks that of us. But what these palm colored YouTubers do is to come so they maintain the picture of what has always been portrayed in the media. It is so disturbing and annoying to even imagine that someone would come all that far away only to come and see and capture a slum, but they don't even sleep in those slums, right? When they go to other countries, Dominican, Brazil, and all of that, they don't show the slums. They don't show that. They only do that when it comes to Africa. Of course, I know a little bit why. Because the more you continue exposing this, I think funders will be able to send you more money, because they're like, oh my God, you need to probably have a good, life in Africa. You need to stay safe, because if it looks like that, oh my God, you need to really get a good place. But also, I think negative things about the motherland also make such big news. Unfortunately, it's the truth. They make such big news, and anything negative that talks about melanated people, it will literally make the news. If they have to show us fighting each other, tearing each other apart, that one is going to make it out there. If when it comes to the things that we have managed to make, the good things, the good places, the modern day, good, nice looking roads and, infrastructures and all of that, that's not always shown. But at the same time, why would you go to a country and you want to expose crime and gangs, and these people are literally saying bad things about the country, about the leaders? Like, are you an undercover? And then when you are arrested and then you are asked, you deny, you say you don't know anything. What's the intention behind this? Because that's the big question that we need to ask ourselves. What's the intention behind this besides the views? Because definitely you're going to get views. But what's the intention? Do you have any any intention of helping the country? Do you have any intention of helping these people? Or it's all about you, and it's all about you getting the bag, and then after that you're going to leave these same people that you are exposing in trouble? Like, for real, think about it. You're literally putting people's lives in danger. These gangs already existed, and they already have opinions, on what is happening. But you put them out there. And when you are arrested, people come out to make noise and say, oh, he didn't do anything wrong. Even us in our own countries, there are things that are no go. You don't talk about it. What made you, think you are different from anyone else? That's why we talk about the palm coloreds thinking they're privileged, that nobody is going to touch them. And I don't care what anybody else thinks. That's the reality. That's the truth. These people think they are powerful. These people think they have every right to do anything in African countries because they already look at us as inferiors. They already look at us as if, we are uncivilized. We are, they are just helping us to even come in our countries. And then the same person comes out to even offer an apology. He's like, F them, the media, they don't want to do the research. What type of research do you want people to do? And the most unfortunate part is, guess what? You have our people coming out to defend him, even after seeing what he's doing. And, like, those are not commendable videos. You yourself, who is defending this person, would do. You don't throw money at your own people. You don't do that. Something happened in a video that I attached, still in the video, of this Italian guy that came to Africa, the guy that is being accused of bloody diamonds. I'm sure you guys have landed on such videos. And he was throwing money to people, and he was like, I came here to help. He came with pieces of gold and whatever that he had, and he was, trying to ask people around, oh, $100, or I give you this statue of gold. And people were picking gold as if he thought that people don't know what gold is. Gold that comes from here, diamonds that come from here, and then you bring it to us, and you already are giving us what belongs to us. And then on top of it, you throw money. You're like, I came with a good heart to give back to people. How would you feel if someone did this to you in your own country? Someone throwing, like, it's not good for someone to be at a place of disadvantage and then you do this to them as well. That's very, very ridiculous. Also, you have to be extremely very careful which type of a content you engage yourself into, especially if you're in a foreign country. Sweetheart, this is not your country. Anything can happen to you. Anything. Would you do that in China? Like, would you do that in China? You can't. You definitely can't. Mind which type of content you put out there and where you're doing this content. Engaging in such, activities as if you are undercover is going to land you in trouble. And the people that are supporting this behavior is, I don't get it. It's not right. Give, but reserve the dignity. If you don't want to reserve the dignity of this person, don't give, leave. You don't even do these things in Canada, but you feel fit to do it in, the Caribbean and in Africa. To the tourists and the people that come to the motherland to visit, I understand that you are excited. But please, do us a favor. Who wants to see poverty and impoverishment? Who gets satisfied to see that? Who gets satisfied to see that and enjoy other people's misery and sorrow? Learn to respect people. Here we do not, the reason as to why we might even be suffering and struggling, but we do not show our misery. We stay happy as if nothing wrong is happening with us, because we know exactly what the outside world is going to do, is judge people like that. that never put themselves in such a predicament. Anyways, I wish such people be kicked out for good. That's my opinion. You have yours as well. Because that's part of the problem that we have in Africa. Yeah, if you're not part of the solution, then don't come. Yeah, we only need people that are going to be part of a solution. If you're not part of the solution, then yeah, you better stay in your country and expose gangs in your country, expose the homeless people in your country, and all of that. Anyways, guys, what do you all think? Please put your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you find these videos interesting and informative. Yes, click that thumbs up and the notification bell. Please turn it on so that you don't miss any single episode from Gracie's. My name is Gracie. I love you all, and I'll see you in another amazing video. Bye.